Aboje Okoli. Not Okoli, right?
No,
Okoli.
Okoli. Yes, you're right.
Okay, Daniel Richman. Where did
Yes.
the name come from?
Well, the name Richman
Mm.
is a translation of the name Aboje.
Okay, that's what it means.
Yeah, so the full of Aboje is Aboje Emaile, means when you are rich, you have friends, relationships with a lot of people coming around saying you are their person. So that's Aboje, it means to be rich.
It translates to wealth.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's where rich man comes from.
All right. So how long have you been into the gospel music industry?
Um Unofficially 22 years. Started I joined the choir at 2002. Very young boy who just loves the Lord and want to serve him.
Okay.
And then in 2003, I recorded my official single, first gospel music single. And then that was how we started. So that's about 21 to 22 years now, officially recording as a gospel music minister.
All right. So how many albums have you released so far from the time when you started up until this time?
I have released just one album titled Magnified, but I have lots of singles that I've released that are also online on the digital music distribution space.
Okay. I've listened to the song Glorified. Is it part of an album or is it just one of the singles that you've released?
It's one of the singles. It's just one of the singles that I've released.
Okay, it's not in any album for
No,
now.
no, it's not.
Okay, so tell us about the song Glorified. Where did you get your inspiration from?
Okay, so the song Glorified was a song I got from God in the place of prayer. In the beginning, when I started, I usually sit down, try to compose songs and all of that. But lately, as I grew more intimate with God and fellowship more with Him in place of prayer, I get to receive more of my songs during my prayer time. So that was how I received the song Glorified while having my prayer time. So I I will get the rhythm of the song, I will get maybe the wordings of the song, and then put them together. Then sometimes we complete the song when we're recording in the studio. So depending on how the inspiration comes from above.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, you find out that a lot of artists, not just gospel music artists, even artists, secular artists, tell you that they have a lot of challenges or they go through a lot of challenges. You are a gospel music artist. What are the challenges that you face or that you've faced before that you're currently still facing as a gospel music artist?
Well, for every musician, like you said, both gospel or secular, I think the first and biggest challenge we face is a challenge of visibility. Because if your craft is not known, then your craft cannot generate the resources it needs to continue and to sustain you in whatever you're doing. So the first challenge is a challenge of visibility, and over the years before now, um, it was also a problem of being able to promote your music to the right audience,
Yes.
people that would appreciate what you do and also want to partner with what you do. So promoting was a problem before now because you have to pay. In those days, one has to send their music to Alaba market here in Nigeria, and then you even pay heavily for it to be promoted. After which it will be pirated and all of that. So eventually, you wouldn't even make so much profit. But all that just to get visibility, for your craft. But now it's so easy with the age of the internet that we're in. People can now go online on social media spaces and pay some money for promotion. And then so that's the first challenge: promotion, first visibility, how to get visible, then promotion. What are the right places to promote? All this boils down to a bigger challenge, which is a challenge of finances.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you are not under a label, like most of us who are independent artists, that are not under a label. If you don't have a sponsor or you have a good stream of income, then it will be a struggle for you to be even be able to record your songs in the studio, because studio sessions are very, very expensive. And then after recording your songs, you now have to put it out and promote it. And sincerely, even if you have people who are supporting you in radio stations and all of that, it's always good to have a means of appreciating them. And all these things cost money. So money happens to be another big problem. I've had that challenge before, though I've not done music full time from the beginning. So while I was doing music, I went to school, finished school. I worked up to 10 to 11 years after university, after my NYC. So I was working, earning salary and doing music. For those of us who do not have like a label we're signed under or a direct sponsor, money will still be something we need to
So funding
to
is very
yes,
important.
very, very, very. So that I think is even a major challenge for the younger generation of singers coming, because I've had somebody reached out to me on my Instagram, one young person. We mentor a lot of people online informally. We mentor a lot of people informally, people who slide into your DM and ask you very personal mentorship questions. And he was asking me, how do we manage to get money to fund our music and to record and all of that? So I gave him some few tips. Of course, nobody will just get up and dash your money.
Yes.
Unless God inspires them to partner with you.
Okay.
But everyone needs to work hard, find something your hand can do, and engage in it, so that you can raise funds to fuel your passion.
Okay, so because you already touched on that, but I'll also ask you, what advice do you have for young gospel artists in Nigeria?
Okay, so the first advice I'll give to young gospel artists in Nigeria, because if you are into gospel music, ministry is different from the industry. I'll explain. If you are doing ministry, it means you are 100% trying
It's
to
full-time.
do it might even be part-time, but you are 100% about what God instructs you to do, because it's ministry. You are about his business 100%. If you are in the gospel music industry, you are there to do business. That's why there's industry. So and this will also inform how you record your songs and release them. Because if you are doing industry, you want to record songs that are sellable in the market, what people will buy. But if you are doing ministry, it means the instruction comes directly from God, and God decides which songs you write and which songs you release. I've heard Minister Dunsin, said on his live that he has a lot of songs, in his archive, but he has not gotten go ahead to release them. So he releases his songs as he's inspired by God. But if you listen closely, you will see people who are always doing songs that follow the trend. So if you have a trendy song in the secular world, you have them jump on it and do a gospel version of those songs. I believe that such people are in the industry, and some of them have both ministry and industry together. So those are people who are okay. I'm doing ministry, but I also need to have marketable and sellable songs that also generate funds. So basically, that's my first advice: define your stand. Is it ministry or industry you're doing?
All right, thank you so much, Daniel Richman, gospel music artist. It was nice having you in the studio today.
Thank you so much.
All right.